the Nanosuit, the greatest tactical combat machine the world has ever known.
Hear that? Must be nothing.
Hey gamers, welcome back to Square One Games. My name is XONEVANT and we're here to continue our Crysis 3 Supersoldier run. This is going to be episode number 5. Let's get this thing started.
So what can we do?
Alright, so now this is a pretty long level right here. I'm going to be shortening it up some by cutting out a lot of the running sequences. There's a ton of sequences in this particular level where you're either riding a buggy or you're just running for ungodly amounts of time. So I will be cutting those out just so I can make the video a bit shorter, but by the time we're done, you'll know exactly how to get through this thing with ease. It's going to get and head this way. Come down through here. Now what you can do is come through this building right here, kind of cloaked out, and that way you can get closer to this device. Because as soon as you touch this device, you're going to trigger the little cutscene right here, and that's going to make you invincible pretty much. But if you drop down anywhere else, sometimes you can die there because the fall hurts you a lot. And then you can take damage from these enemies because they're alerted. So just keep that in mind. And then right here, you're pretty much in beast mode. You pretty much can't die. You're kind of invincible. So just take these guys out at your leisure. Have some fun with it. It's kind of hard to aim without any aim assist because the gun is so big. So I think there's one more. There he is. Where you going, big dog? Oh, two more. Alright, so as soon as they're all down, what I like to do is go ahead and run over here. Now you can kill this next enemy if you want to, you know, the enemy that comes down from the sky, but not necessary. You can actually skip it. So we're just going to wait for him to come through, and then we're just going to go ahead and skip him. Now you can see that I'm keeping my gun right here. Normally I don't keep my gun. I just throw it down and start running because in this next area there's a bunch of Ceph stalkers. Now the trick to keeping the gun here is that if you keep it, you're pretty much invincible going through this next area too, but you do run a bit slower, so it's a trade-off. So if you're having problems getting through this particular area, then my suggestion would be to keep this gun, and I'll show you kind of how this works. If not, if you feel pretty confident, then you can just throw the gun down and run. If they start to come up on you like that, you can always shield up if you need to. It's just kind of however you want to play this thing out, and you just want to keep on running, baby. That's a lot of this level right here is just running. In fact, it's a lot of the game actually is just running. I'm surprised they made this game so easy. But really all you have to do is run and use your cloaking, and you can get to this thing fairly easily. Hop up these steps. You can throw the gun down now if you want to. You don't really need it anymore.
The Ceph disabled our APC. Can you?
Alright, let's get and hop in our buggy. And then this is one of them sections I'm just going to cut out. All you have to do is get to the blue mission marker, obviously. And it's the bridge, and I'll meet up with you when we get there. Alright, so here we are on the bridge. You just want to ride this out for a little ways here. And then we're going to basically just hop out. There's some enemies up here that we can take out. Just keep going for a minute. You'll see like an explosion. You'll see like an RPG in just a second. That's usually your cue to hop out. Yep, right there. Okay, go ahead and shield up. And then there's a guy right here. Okay, he's down. Okay, we'll just keep going up here. Now, typically you can see these guys. There he is. Just go ahead and shield up. And then anytime you're hurt like that, just go ahead and get behind this little bus right here. Get your health back, and then just peek out. Either in shield or cloak, it doesn't matter. And then get your shots on. Okay. Now the trick is here, like let's just say you didn't take the buggy, you could actually have your power gun through here, and you could just run through this section. But it'll take you a little bit longer. That guy hopped down. So it just depends on how you want to play this out. Let's go ahead and cloak out and get on the other side here. Probably just going to sneak past this enemy now that we're close enough. Just cloak out and see if we can get past him. The reason why I'm going so slow here is because some of these guys have like RPGs, and they can kill you pretty fast with those. So you just don't want to risk getting hit through here, especially if you're trying to one life the game. Now, if you're going for a speed run, then you probably just, you know, run through there. You know what I mean? Now, normally I would actually just hop down this particular section, like in between these rails. But sometimes you do die, and because I'm filming this for you guys live, I don't really want to die. So, but normally I would just hop down. You can hop down in between these rails right here, and you're able to fall all the way down to the water pretty fast. So if you're going for like a speed run or something, that's a way to shave off some time. But for now, I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned way. Now there's going to be a cutscene here, so I'll meet up with you guys on the other side. All right, here we go. Get through this little section, and then obviously we're just trying to make it to the mission marker up there. Now I am going to show all of this just because even though you're riding in a buggy, there is stuff that you can kill and you can die. So I will be showing you all of this. Just make sure that when you drop off these ledges at times, it's a pretty long fall. So just make sure that you shield up, because you can die right here if you fall too far. Just going to make it down there to that buggy, and then we're going to ride, baby. Going to straight ride. Okay, let's go ahead and hit this buggy up. And there's going to be a chopper you can take out and some other things. Now, I don't really like driving these buggies. I think they're a little bit hard to drive. So I may wreck or something. You can try killing everybody if you want to, but it's not necessary. I just usually just shoot off some rockets just to have a little bit of fun. You can just keep going. It's a pretty long little drive right here. Go past all this. You can also go through that sewer that was back there on the right. You can also do that if you want to, but I usually just go this way.
Copy that, Psycho.
Jump off this thing right here. I usually try to take that thing out, and then I usually like to head straight ahead, and I'm trying to get over here to this wall area over here, because there's a way that you can just bypass this whole level right here. I like to get right over here. There's going to be one guy. I usually just go ahead and shield up or cloak, either one, and you want to just take this dude out right here, and then get right behind these barriers right here. And pretty much right now you're invincible. So you just want to get your stealth back or your cloak, and you're just trying to head over there to that device and hit it up, just like that, and then just get here for cover. And that way you don't have to fight any of those guys. Then as soon as you see the door come down, just go ahead and hop across, and then get inside another buggy, and you're off to the races once again, baby. There's not really much to do here either, but I am going to show it because there is some enemies and stuff, so I will show you guys all this. It's a pretty long little ride here. And just take these dudes out. A couple of armored vehicles you can take out. Just keep on going, baby. Come through here. I hate driving these things. To me, they don't really have good control. Maybe it's just me. Alright, hop down through here. Now, I will be skipping this section because there's really nothing. What I like to do is just go ahead and head up here. When you get to this fork in the road, just take a left, and I'll meet up with you when we get there. Alright, so here we go. Now, what I like to do here is go ahead and pick up the sniper rifle right here. It's kind of like an explosive sniper rifle. It's pretty neat. Just head this way. Now, you actually don't want to be seen right here. The trick to this whole little section right here is just not to be seen. So the first place I like to come is right here. Get inside this grass. Go ahead and get you some energy back. Come out of cover. I like to come right over here in this grass just to get a full recharge before I make my run. Okay, then we're just going to head right down there, this little area, and we're going to get right back here. And then we do want to go ahead and kill some of these enemies, some of these guys, if we can, because they will see you. And with this sniper rifle gun you got, it's pretty much a one-shot kill. There should be one more. Okay, I think he's already dead. Let's get our energy back, then we'll get there. Usually there's one more guy right in there somewhere, but I guess he didn't. Guess he didn't make it. So just make sure that there's either going to be 2 enemies that you need to kill or 3. Then what we're going to do is just come through here. Now what's happening is that because we haven't been seen yet, they're all facing the structure, and we're kind of all behind them right now. Like they're behind me right now, facing that big structure, and we're just sneaking in right behind them. And they won't even know that we're here. I get right here just for one more energy boost, and then we're just going to make our run. And the good thing about this is if you die now, you're going to be at a checkpoint in just a second, and you'll restart here. And you won't have to restart, you know, the entire little section back there. You'll already be past it. You'll see the checkpoint here in a second.
What's the status?
Go ahead and cloak out when you come through here, just to be careful, because there is an enemy. I usually like to go ahead and take him out too. I'll show you where he is. He's normally around the base of this bridge. This guy right here. Oh, he moved. Oh, he moved again. Well, that didn't go as planned. Let's give this another go. Plus the place shakes. I don't know if you guys can see like the place shaking. It's kind of hard to get your shot on here with a sniper rifle, but I do like to take him out because he can be annoying. And then I like to come through here like this. And there's a minefield right here, so you just want to be careful. Get your energy back right here. You can hack it if you want to, but I just usually just go around it. Some enemies down there beneath me. I like to come right over here and get my energy back. Make sure that guy doesn't see me. We're just going to keep sticking to the perimeter of this map, and then using these barriers as cover to get our energy back as we go along. And it makes this particular area really easy. Again, you don't really have to kill too many people on these in these levels, you know what I mean, to be able to get through it. You just got to know where to go and know how to cloak and use your energy wisely, and shouldn't have any issues. Let's get our energy back one more time. Keep this thing going. And I'm not running here, even though you can. I'm just kind of walking normally. But you can run here. You'll still be fine. Okay, let's get our energy back. This is probably not the most exciting gameplay, but it's the safest gameplay. Then what we're going to do now is go ahead and hack this area. There's a minefield right here. And a lot of times if you go over there and they see you and they shoot you, they'll blow the mines up and it'll kill you like in one hit. So I like to go ahead and hack it just in case they see me. I don't have to worry about dying when I get over there. We're just going to make our run. Now sometimes you're seen right here only because there's an enemy like to my left typically. But if he sees you, it's not really going to be that big of an issue. He's not going to be able to really do much to you that far away. Okay, let's get and hop up here. Then we're going to get behind this barrier, and then we're going to make our final run for the pipe up there. Okay. And what I like to do here is just get a bit close and then just, you know, go out in full sprint and just hop in the pipe. And they'll never even see you. And there you go. I'll meet you on the other side of this pipe. It's a pretty long run, so I'll meet you on the other side. Alright, here we go. So now what I like to do, you can go left or right here. It just depends on how you want to play. I like to go left, cloak out, and then I like to come around this edge back here. And typically this guy is always in the same spot. Right here. Just take him out. Then just kind of hold tight, get your energy back. And then what I like to do is go ahead and cloak out again, and then hack this turret up here. There's a turret way right there. See if I can get it from here. Yep. Go ahead and hack that. That's going to kill a lot of the enemies for you. Do a lot of the dirty work. Just go ahead and hold tight. Let's go ahead and kill this dude. Sometimes they'll come up here and try to get work done on you, but see that they already take my turret out. Alright, so the turret's down, that's fine. Now you can do one or two things here. You can go ahead and grab this big LMG right here and walk around with it, or you can just use a regular gun. I tend to just use a regular gun because I find them easier to aim. But you can do whatever you want. Right there. Let's come out here and just gonna walk this line right here, taking cover when we need it. The good thing is that our turret gun did most of our work, so there's only going to be a couple of enemies here that we need to take out. And there's a guy right back here. Okay, he's gone. Okay. There's going to be some more guys that flush out in this area. Just take them out. You can always get here for cover. Okay, just make sure that before you go any farther, right, that you make sure you have your energy built back up. There's another guy. Okay, let's go ahead and get our energy back one more time. We still got one more dude to take out. Okay, there is going to be some more guys we need to take out up there on the breezeway, but depending on where they are, sometimes you don't have to take them out. Sometimes you can just skip them. Actually, there's another guy. Let's go ahead and come over here. Oh, I didn't see this guy. Let's get some more cover right here. That guy was sneaky. But right here, it's just all about being patient and taking your time and just, you know, working your angles, letting your enemies come to you. You can also try to just sprint through here cloaked, but there's so many enemies that most of the time they end up killing you. See, there's guys up here. Now technically I probably didn't have to take that dude out, but oh, some guy got behind me. Not really sure where that guy was shooting me from, but doesn't matter. But yeah, typically up there on that breezeway you don't really have to worry about killing anybody, but because this is a live demo and I don't want to die, I'll go ahead and do that. You can get right here for more cover. And then now what we're going to do is hack this turret up here. And if there's any more enemies back over in this area, it's going to take them out. So let's go ahead and hack this turret. Even if there's not any enemies, I will go ahead and hack it, because you do have to pick up Rex charges and set off this explosion. And you just don't want that thing to sit there and get lucky and kill you. Let's go ahead and pick up our Rex charges. I'm not really sure how many it takes right here. I usually just put 3 on. And then just run away and light that puppy. Okay. Alright, now we go ahead and cloak out again. We're going to head right over here. The faster you do this, the better, because the enemies aren't in position. You're going to come right here and wait. We're going to get our energy back. We're going to walk, not run, just normal walk. We're going to come right over here. There's usually an enemy that's coming up this catwalk right here. Sometimes he'll meet you, depending on how fast you come through here. So just kind of get back a little bit on this crate to your left, and then just edge out right here. We're just trying to make it down here to this device right here. Then we'll go ahead and cloak out again. Now sometimes you can get a shot on this guy right here, but if you don't have a silencer, I wouldn't quite shoot him quite yet, even though he's probably going to see you first. I'd wait till you get over there, because if there's any more random enemies around the map, then he'll be able to get shots on you pretty quick. Let's come over here and take this dude out. There'll be one more dude we need to take out. He's usually around the actual entrance of where we're trying to go. See if we can spot him. Sometimes he's not there. Yeah, he's not there. Sometimes he'll be right here, or he'll be right there. So just keep that in mind. Go ahead and open this guy up and head through here.
It's nearly on us, Prophet. Move it.
Alright, so we're pretty much at the end here. There's going to be this elevator sequence, and then there's going to be a long cutscene, and that's going to pretty much end this episode. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed and you learned something, and I will see you guys in the next one. You guys be good.